Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. So I wanted to address a hot topic, and it's about the resurgence of COVID. So just as we've been coming out of quarantine and lockdown, we're faced with the possibility of a second lockdown. So if you've all been following the news, there's a lot of talk about the new cases that we're seeing, and I just want to clarify, we have increased our testing capabilities, so we are identifying more cases, which is a good thing. But it's not over yet. So I just want to go over a few things in this video that you might find very interesting on PPE, personal protective equipment. And I have some items here that have been provided to me by Ross Solutions, and they're an amazing worldwide company, and I'm very lucky to have gotten a lot of these samples. And they have a brand called MediEase, M-E-D-E-I-S, and they provide a lot of different PPE. And I want to go over some specifics about them. So let's first talk about masks. Typically we talk about filtration layers in masks. So you want to make sure your mask is good in terms of filtering out particles and the virions, right? So you just can't wear something that's random because things are going in and out. You got to make sure you're protecting yourself as well as other people, especially if you're asymptomatic carrier, which we'll assume everyone is, right? I also have medical surgical grade ones. These are all very hardcore, and they do have what we call a high BFE. What is BFE? BFE is bacterial and viral filtration efficacy. This, for example, has one over 95%, and it actually says on here, anti-haze, antivirus, anti-dust, anti-allergy. What I love about this one is like a little portable one. So you kind of rip it open, and you pull it out, and right on here it says KN95. It's actually engraved on both sides. Stitching is superb. I mean, you know it's high quality when you look at this stuff. And you just put it on. And it goes around your ear. And I want to just mention something, people. This is not appropriate. Okay, I've seen a lot of places, like when I go out to like pick up food at a restaurant, like the people, no. Remember, particles, your nose is part of the problem because things go in and out of your nose. So you want to make sure that you're covering your nose properly. But what I love about this one is kind of portable. So if you go to a restaurant, for example, you need to take it off because you have to eat, you can just take it off, put it back in here because you don't want to leave it out and about because then it can get contaminated. So remember, anything that's disposable also, please make sure you throw it out at the end of the day. Don't try to recycle them. I've seen people try to spray their mask with like Lysol, etc., and that's, no, you're just causing more issues there. Let's talk about gloves. Gloves, people, one-time use, okay? If you're at a grocery store and you are touching everything in there and then you go and touch your keys and your wallet, no, it's a moot point. You might as well not even be wearing anything. Then that takes us to hand sanitizers. I'm not a fan of industrial types or the ones that have all those harsh chemicals. So I'm reusing a Purell bottle, and I've made my own with my own aloe and isopropyl alcohol. You can put a little, essential oil in there for a nice scent, but this is great. So obviously, please, if you're using sanitizers, be careful because the more industrial types, they have harsh chemicals in there that could be harmful to your health, especially if you have autoimmune disease or allergies, etc. One thing that we've been, I want to get back to the mask for a second. We don't want to forget about kids. So we have this really cute kitty mask, and this also has a BFE of over 95%, so this is really cool. Infrared thermometers. So you'll be seeing a lot of places perhaps when you go out scanning your forehead. So I have my own here, and this is really cool because can be used, for everyone. You just basically hold it over, you press the button and you scan the forehead and you get an immediate temperature there. 98.1, so I'm normal. So this is a great way to also screen people, and we do have our own protocol when you do come to the office because we want to make sure everybody is safe. So that's that. And these just take 2 AAA batteries, so this is great. Next is one of my favorite things. Oh my God, you guys are gonna love it. I hang this on my keychain. It's called the COVID key. See the little hole for the keychain? And what you do is you can open doors with this because it can hook on. You can punch buttons with this, like in the elevator or the ATM machine, or a telephone if you're out in public. And if you don't have a glove or you don't have your sanitizer. So this is another great way. I love my COVID key. And then I also have this Nifty kit. And what's in here? Let me give you a little preview, a little teaser. I'm going to wear these, right? These are kind of futuristic. Comes with rechargeable batteries. Oh, what is it? charging port. It is an LED UV sterilizer. So this is like a little flashlight by MedEase. Again, as you can see, press this button. Wear glasses if you don't want to stare into the light, obviously it could be harmful. And then you hold it over the object you want to kind of disinfect and kill the pathogens. And about 30 seconds, and you've probably seen this stuff on like social media, but this is super cool. See, a lot of these things are portable. You can just carry this around. This is so fun. And then obviously, you know, if I'm doing procedures in the office and I'm doing my aesthetics and things like that, which I have been doing a lot of lately, I like to use face shield. So this is, it's new. I didn't take the the plastic lining off, but you put this over and that's it. That way you're not transmitting anything. So this is kind of crazy. Like all this stuff is becoming like the norm, you know, how we're living. And then also disposable gown covers. So if you are in high-risk places like maybe the hospital or inpatient centers, urgent care centers, it's always good to have that. So there you go. I talked about masks. I talked about gloves, my COVID key sanitizers, face shield, the thermometer, the sterilizer. There's so much fun stuff. Kind of brings out the nerd in me. But as you know, I'm always here for you. As a physician, I know I provide the highest quality. I do physician regulated and pharmaceutical grade nutraceuticals, immunity boosters, IV therapies. I'm still doing the COVID rapid antibody test. So please call if you have any questions, if you have any concerns. We're still operating full force. I never shut down. So we are here for you. So wish you well, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe, and I hope